Yogi Berra said, when you find a fork in the road, take it. You know, sometimes you're going to come to those moments in your life when you have to decide if you want to keep moving forward or if you want to take another path. And sometimes that moment may come after a particularly horrendous day. You know, the phone's ringing off the hook, somebody doesn't show up for work, the weather doesn't help any, and your kids are complaining or crying or whatever. And you start to wonder, what am I doing in my business, in my life? All right, well, I call those days of doubt, when you seriously doubt whether or not you're on a good path. And my advice to you is don't quit on a day of doubt. Wait one more day. So on a day of doubt, that's really burnout and stress and fear starting to bubble up and take over. And even the most disciplined of us are going to have those days where it just gets to be too much, a day of doubt. Just get through a day of doubt. Leave the office, go for a walk. You know, if they burn the place down, that might be a good thing. Just get out of the current situation and try and clear your head. Maybe do a little bit of yoga, some deep breaths, go for a run or a walk, or hang out in nature a little bit, read a great book, play Lego, do something different. The day of doubt, just get through it. Then, the day after, go back into the office and close the door and think about what you really, really want. Now, if you don't have time for this, I got news for you. You will get time. Because if you're on a path that is not a good path for you, illness or injury or accidents can find their way into your life. And you'll find the time. You'll definitely have the time to make those life changes. Those changes may be imposed. So prior to that, take a time out. Pause and think about what you really, really want. Do you really want to be in this business? All right. Now, if you're not so sure, here's a tip. Put a day on the calendar, maybe 6 weeks in the future, maybe a month, maybe 6 months. And put that date on the calendar, and on that day, you're going to decide, you're going to choose whether or not this company, this business should continue. All right? Because if this business isn't serving your life, it must go. But perhaps you just need to fix it. Perhaps you just need to get refocused on what it is that you really want to accomplish with this business, what this business could be, what the point is. As my good friend Simon Sinek says, why should this business exist? All right, so between right now and that point on the calendar, right, you're going to figure it out. Or you're going to leave everything on the playing field in the meantime. So put that date on the calendar, and then don't torture yourself by continuing to ask the question, should I stay? Should I go? What am I doing? Oh my God. Stop. Don't think about that until that day appears on your calendar. And when it does, plan to take the day off and ask this question again. But between right now and that day, once you've made the decision to commit to your business for that length of time, no turning back. Leave it all on the field. A friend of mine was a mountain climber, and he said that he went on a climb once, and the partner that he was climbing with stopped a few hundred feet short of a 24,000-foot peak. Now that's a pretty high mountain, and a couple hundred feet at that point is no small thing. But I said to my friend, gosh, at that point, things must have been really bad for that fellow to have turned around. And he said, well, they better be pretty bad, because when you do turn around, the pain goes away. So on the day you shut your business down, there is the possibility that you will start to forget the hard parts, and you'll forget how painful it was. And you might wonder if you couldn't have pulled it off. So if today's a day of doubt, take the day off. Tomorrow, get into the office and think about what you really, really want, and set that time on the calendar, and then go for it. Put a plan together. Make some things happen, because if that day appears and your business still isn't working, you'll know. You'll know you gave it everything you got, and you'll transition to the next phase of your life and go make something else wonderful happen. A business is like a car. It's supposed to get you from one place to the other. But You can sell your car. You can get a new car. You can just junk your car and start all over, right, with another car. So consider my wise words today, and I've got a little tool to help you out. This is my latest book, and I'm super proud of it. We call it a mini book. It's the Weekend Biz Plan. It's thin, it's easy, and in one weekend, you can put together a rockin' good plan. If you let me help you, I'm going to tell you what to do every hour. We've even got clocks in there to keep you on track every hour of the weekend. So at the end of the weekend, you're going to hit the ground running with focus. We're going to help you get clear on what you want, get going, and get profitable. So, is today a day of doubt? Just get through it and then get going.